Welcome to Maple Leaf Money, a nation-building initiative dedicated to making financial literacy accessible, objective, and empowering for all Canadians. In every episode, we bring you lessons, ideas, and stories that strengthen individuals, families, and our collective financial future. Up to this point in the series, we've been talking about how money works, how it's earned, how it moves, how it flows through systems and institutions. Those mechanics matter. But eventually, money becomes something far more personal. At some point, it lands in your hands. And when it does, the conversation changes. It's no longer just about how money works in theory. It becomes about how you choose to work with money in your own life. Before we talk about saving, spending, investing, or allocating, I want to pause here. Because the actions we take with money are almost always shaped by the beliefs we carry about it. And if we don't take a moment to think about those beliefs, we end up operating on autopilot. So this episode is different. This isn't about a product. It's not about a strategy. And it's definitely not financial advice. It's about mindset. It's about the philosophy that shapes how we approach money in the first place. Now, here's something important to acknowledge. Everyone begins somewhere different. Some people grow up hearing open conversations about money at the dinner table. Others never hear it discussed at all. Some inherit confidence. Others inherit confusion. None of us choose our starting line, but we do choose what we do next. Wherever you're beginning from, there is no shame in it. There is only the opportunity to move forward from here. One of the core beliefs behind Maple Leaf Money is that money deserves respect. Not because it's glamorous, not because it's powerful, but because it represents something real. It represents time, effort, energy. Every dollar earned required something from you or from someone who passed it on to you. Gratitude for that reality tends to produce care, and care produces better decisions. We also believe in earning an honest living with integrity. Most financial stability is built the same way most meaningful lives are built, through steady work, thoughtful decisions, and patience. This approach isn't flashy. It's practical. It's designed for people who earn income, manage households, raise families, pursue careers, and simply want to make careful choices with what they have. There's nothing glamorous about that. But there is something deeply sustainable about it. Here's another important truth. You cannot control markets. You cannot control headlines. You cannot control other people's choices. But you can control your habits. You can choose to learn. You can choose to reflect. You can choose to adjust. Financial progress is rarely dramatic. It's usually quiet, built on repeated, thoughtful decisions over time. And we also need to say something that often gets ignored in financial conversations. Money is emotional. We are not spreadsheets. We are human beings. We have needs, wants, dreams, responsibilities, fears. Sometimes we will make excellent decisions. Sometimes we won't. Life happens. Circumstances change. Unexpected events derail even the best-intentioned plans. Perfection is not the goal. Continued improvement is. A poor decision does not define you. It informs you. If you drift off course, you are not disqualified. You pause. You reflect. You adjust. You continue. Be disciplined, but also be kind to yourself. Maple Leaf Money does not promise shortcuts. It does not promote quick wins or speculative schemes. Its purpose is education. The principles shared here are drawn from time-tested ideas that have helped many people build steady financial lives. You remain the decision maker. These ideas are here to inform your thinking, not replace it. Over time, money can become more than something you work for. When handled carefully and patiently, it can create options. It can create breathing room. It can support the kind of life you want to build. The small, thoughtful decisions you make today may not feel dramatic, but over years, they shape flexibility, stability, and opportunity in ways that quick gains rarely do. Your journey will not look like anyone else's. Comparison is unnecessary. What matters is that you are willing to think carefully, learn consistently, and make the next decision slightly better than the last. And if at any point you feel uncertain, distracted, or overwhelmed, return to these principles. Reset. Refocus. Continue forward. Progress over perfection. That's how steady financial lives are built. Thanks for being here. If this episode resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on where you're starting from and what one small improvement you can make next. We'll move into the practical side of things in the next module. But mindset comes first. You've been listening to Maple Leaf Money, a Canadian movement for financial clarity. Every choice, every dollar, and every lesson builds toward a stronger future for you, your family, and our country. Subscribe, share, and help grow financial confidence coast to coast to coast. Until next time, remember to learn, earn, and grow.